What's up guys, Kara here and welcome to the vlog. I'm actually coming to you from my hometown of Messina, New York. Jason and I drove up last night to visit his parents who still live here. So we're spending the weekend at home and I'm really excited because we're basically gonna go through and do a few of our favorite things from like when we were just dating, you know? So right now we're actually at my hometown gym, which is Heart to Heart. This was actually, I wouldn't say what got me started in fitness because there was a crustier gym I used to work out at, but this is really where like I started my whole love for fitness was at this gym. I started running here, I started lifting here in high school, and I wasn't even in sports. I just like, this is where I kind of like got started with my interest in fitness and being in the gym. So it always feels really good to come home and train here. So Jason and I are gonna hit up a lift in here and then do some other fun activities and take you along and share with you some of our favorite memories. So today we are wearing the Buff Bunny. I've got the midi crop on. This is in white, and then I've got the marble leggings and the bra to match it, which these are actually being restocked. She was restocking marble this weekend. She also launched, Buff Bunny launched marble resistant bands. So by the time this vlog goes live, I don't know if they'll still be available, but you can check them out that she was doing a restock on this. As always, support your girl, Kara. Drop code Kara in the discount box. It supports me and Bruce Wayne and the whole family. Jason and I did some abs to warm up, and now we're hitting some shoulders for our workout today. All right guys, Jason and I went to Heart to do our workout today, and today was gonna be a shoulder day for us. We did first start with some core. We did like 2 to 3 movements.
Yeah, just to get warmed up.
Just to get warmed up, which actually I really liked doing that because I've been having some lower back issues. So that was a really great way to warm up my body prior to hitting shoulders and triceps.
Start engaging your core. Yeah. All that fun stuff.
Yeah, getting a little motion in the core always helps warm things up. Today for the workout, I think Jason did the same, but I went lighter with all of my movements and just try to do a little bit higher rep.
Some sets I got 20, some 30, some 12.
Yeah.
We didn't film all our sets, obviously.
Yeah.
We don't want to bore you guys.
Yeah, so we just showed you like a little bit from each of our movements. Barbell press, I had to end up just going with the bar itself in order to get higher rep. I felt a little bit weaker today, which could have just been from traveling. We traveled home last night fairly late and we're up late last night, which is not typical for us. So that can sometimes impact your training. And just being in a different gym, sometimes the weights feel a little different.
Especially on machines and cables.
Yeah, it can kind of throw you off. I'm like, oh man, I was only doing 15 pounds on the cable machine and I normally do 30. It can. So
then we went to machine press.
Did a machine press. That felt really good. I always end up like feeling like I'm busting out reps and then all of a sudden I have nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, and I like that machine press. It felt really smooth.
It did. It felt really good.
And then we did what? We did dumbbell lateral raises.
We did dumbbell lateral raises.
And Kara's like, do you want to do them sitting or standing? And I'm like, why would we do them sitting? We sit all day at our jobs. Literally all day.
Right.
So anytime you have the opportunity to stand up and do your movement, stand up and do your movement.
And get more core engagement out of it.
Core engagement, you know, just you don't cheat it as much. Because if you're doing like seated shoulder press or even lateral raises, what people tend to do is they plant their feet in the ground and they actually like push their back into the seat, kind of using leverage, even though you don't realize it, but you're using leverage to lift that weight.
Right.
That's why usually it's so much harder standing. And then the balance issue too.
Right. Yeah.
Just don't do it with like running shoes that are squishy.
Right. You need flat shoes to give you that stability.
Flat, stable shoes.
And I need as much core function as I can right now. So.
And then we went to the delt machine, which was awesome because it like sets you forward.
Yeah, it's like.
So it feels really natural.
Yeah. It feels really good.
It was just really light. I had to have Kara give me negatives.
I didn't feel like it was.
It just felt very light.
It didn't feel light to me because it was a shorter range of motion, so I found it a bit more challenging. And since your incline like that, it automatically definitely puts it all right in your delts, which is great. You're not using your arms, your elbows, anything else. You're just straight using your delts. I felt like that was really good to...
See, it's funny because I found it extremely easy. Like, I had to use the whole stack, and then I had to have her push on my arms.
All right, Superman. Yeah, this is true, though. I don't know. I just felt weak. But it could be because we had went through the other few movements, and my training has been a little lackluster lately with my back pain. I've been going a little bit lighter, so...
And then what did we do? Did we go to...
Then we switched to...
Oh,
we did upright rows.
Upright rows, which I never do.
Easy curl bar.
Which felt awkward for me.
Yeah, I don't do them a lot, but just to get a little front delt engagement.
I just don't, because of the fact that when I am doing chest, you still use your front delts.
Yeah.
So I kind of just don't really specifically hit front delt.
Right. It can be a little bit awkward. Sometimes it feels better using dumbbells or on a cable machine. Then we switched to rear delts. We used like an Athlean X movement Jason showed me, which was definitely different, but I really liked it. I really had to think about the mind-muscle connection, and I kind of held the weights up at top a little bit longer to really feel like I was squeezing my rear delts together, pinching them together.
And then from there we went to...
We did some rope pulls.
Rope pulls, which always seem to... It's always awkward for me, but I do like them.
I always have those in my programming. Like,
I need
that's
to start
something I'm
doing. I should probably literally do them every day. Like, it's not like a movement you can't do every day.
Right. I do those once or twice a week, and I, again, have to always check my ego with that because I want to go higher weight than what I really need to just be focusing on that squeeze back there.
And then we didn't film any, but we finished up with some triceps.
Yep, hit two tricep movements.
The little lady wanted to do some triceps.
Per my request.
So I said, okay, I won't do triceps tomorrow. I will do them instead today.
And that pretty much wrapped up our workout. It was a pretty good session.
Oh, and we met a gentleman there who's going to subscribe to the YouTube.
Jason's always getting me more subscribers.
So if he's watching this, it was very nice to meet you.
Shout out to you. Workout is done, you guys. I'm gonna take my supplements. I always travel with them. This isn't something I just take for camera. This is stuff that I always have in my routine. So I've been taking the hair, skin, and nails formula. So I'm gonna take 4 of those. You take those once a day, and this is gonna help with hair, skin, and nails. Really great ingredients in here. So I know some of you guys have started taking it and have told me just amazing changes you've seen in terms of your hair. You've seen changes in terms of your nails, like stronger nails coming in, and in terms of skin, you guys are seeing results too. So I think that's really awesome. I do think it's individualized, but I think it's great that you guys are loving this as much as I am. So
especially for only $10.99.
For $10.99,
like that blows my mind.
The other formula I was taking, which actually I like the ingredients on this more, I was spending $30 on it a month. So this is a huge cost savings. So try it out, see if it works for you. You know, everyone's skin is so different, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this works for everyone, because that would be a freaking lie. It's gonna depend on you and what your needs are, but $10.99, it's worth a shot with good ingredients that you know you can trust, because there is quality control on all PerVitam supplements as well as MTS nutrition. You know you can count on the appropriate dosing in those bottles. So anyways, I'm also going to take my Regulator. This is my probiotic. I have to take this. It's just so good for adding that good gut bacteria back into your body, enhancing your gut microbiome, which is just going to help with your immune system. It's going to help with regularity. It can help with so many things, you guys. So make sure you're taking a probiotic for sure. But I'd appreciate it if you take mine. And then we also brought home with us branched chain amino acids in the flavor grape. We've got our machine greens, and we had both of these while we worked out. And then some vitamin D3. Vegan style. And I'm hoping to get a little D3 today because the sun is shining and it makes me happy. So I'm gonna wash these down with some Powerade Zero and grapes. All right, guys, we headed over to one of our classic mini golf places. I think it's called the Quest.
I'm not sure. Quest mini golf, maybe?
But we
Time Quest
we love mini golf. We haven't been here in so many years.
Time Quest mini golf, Messina, New York.
It's really nice here. It's actually a great little course. We had a little competition going on to see who could win, and I was in the lead Like, okay, if you want to talk about who won the most hole-in-ones, that's me. I was the winner of that. Jason didn't get any. And I was leading the entire time. I was in the lead until the very end. And Jason and I ended up with a tie.
Of 55 to 55.
Which I feel like he rigged.
No.
Because he tried to set some sexual deal that if we tied, certain things would happen, in which I told him they're not.
We tied. They are happening.
I never agreed to this.
They are happening.
I didn't agree to this deal, so.
It was fun coming back here.
It was.
In our good old hometown of Messina.
It's a hot day. I love it. It's a beautiful day out.
It's a hot day. I don't love it.
I love it. All right, guys. Jason and I just stopped over to Messina Movieplex, which is where it all started for us. Jason and I met here. We both worked at this movie theater for a lot of years. And yeah, that's where our love story began, with Jason taking pies from Burger King and we'd take out the garbage together, he'd moon me, and he just swooned me, and it worked. But we wanted to kind of stop back here and just, I don't know, check it out. It hasn't really changed much. It's been 20 years that Jason and I have been together, so it was a long time ago that we worked here. Brings back a ton of good memories. I loved working at this movie theater in high school. It was like I worked usually the weekends, and it made me look forward to the weekend. Like, I wasn't gonna go to parties, but I loved coming to work here because you just worked with fun people. We laughed, we did some work, but it was just like literally the best job ever, and just so many good memories. So wanted to share. Tour de Messina continues, you guys. We are at the DQ Lounge, the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. I grew up with Dairy Queen. Like, blizzards were everything. If you guys haven't been to Dairy Queen, it's just like soft serve ice cream with your favorite mix-ins, like all blended in together. Delicious. I haven't had one in years. It's been years and years, and no, it's not healthy. It's high in sugar, but you know what, that's balance. And I have a little bit of a sore throat today, so ice cream just kind of sounds worth it to me. I am tracking macros. I'm gonna fit it in there, but this is just a nice little treat. Just takes me back, and like, I don't know, it's when you're at home, like, you want to do things that like remind you of being at home, and this is one of them. I used to live off these. This is a very tiny spoon. So I got Butterfinger, by the way. The macros on this guy, when I looked it up, I did a small, which is a really good portion, actually. It's like 78 carbs, I believe 12 protein, and 18 grams of fat, 18 or 20 grams of fat. So like, honestly, to me, it's not that bad. High in sugar, yes. I don't eat these every day though, you guys. I normally eat very healthy, so to each their own. For me, when I squeeze stuff like this in on occasion, it makes it easier for me to eat healthy, because I just don't feel as restricted, because to me, I need to have that nothing is off limits mentality, and I actually eat healthier. So I'm gonna enjoy this bad boy. I'm so excited, you guys. We just pulled into a drive-in movie theater. This is our hometown drive-in movie theater. I haven't been to a drive-in movie in years. Again, it's been forever, and The Lion King's playing tonight with another movie that I don't even know, so I think we're just gonna stay and watch The Lion King. So I'm really excited.
I'm too old to stay up for 2 movies.
I know, it's like some theaters, the one near us plays 3 movies, and I'm like, who can stay up till 2 a.m.? That's ridiculous.
Watching movies, I'd be asleep. Because mind you, my bedtime's usually 9:30.
I was getting tired before we even came here. I'm like, am I gonna make it till we have to leave for the movie?
And I didn't sleep at all last night because Bruce was just huffing and puffing, panting all night because it was so hot in the house, and he was like, just kept breathing his hot breath on me as I'm trying to sleep. So I slept 0.
I know. So
I'm exhausted.
Have you watched The Lion King before?
I've never even seen the cartoon.
You just can't wait to be king? I used to love playing the video game.
I know you did.
It was so good on Sega.
Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
I have it. I have that game.
Super good. I don't know, like, I've heard good things about it. I heard some people were like annoyed with Beyonce's one of the voiceovers.
Oh, they don't like her?
it was just too much. Like, they couldn't separate the fact that it was Beyonce and not, like, I don't know, a lion or something? I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm excited. I don't know how to do this. Like, I don't know how to get comfortable, and we've got little car snacks with us, and there is a little snack shack over here, too, in case we need additional snacks or beverages.
And how do we get naked without everyone seeing us?
You steam up the windows.
Oh, okay.
Hot makeout sesh first.
Because the dude right there with the smoking his cigarette looks like he'd want to peep on us.
Cooler back there.
Peep on us banging.
Thumbs up this video if you used to eat potato sticks at the drive-in movie.
Potato sticks. Potato
sticks. They came in a little can. They were so good.
And they're all greasy and super
salty. Good. That's gonna be our evening.
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
We fit a lot of stuff in today. There's like a few other things we didn't even show you guys on the vlog today that we did. Hung out with Jason's parents, obviously, and did a lot. It was a really fun day.
It was fun.
It was like our 20-year dating anniversary.
Yep.
Like
trip type deal. Spectacular. Because May 26th is past one that just passed 20 years together.
20 dating years.
20 dating years.
This is when he laid it on me. A big wet one.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Time to watch the movie soon.
Trip's over.
Trip's just about done. We finished a workout this morning. Today's Sunday. And we're going to be heading back to Syracuse in a little bit. I think Bruce Wayne had just as much fun as we did.
He did. He was super pumped to see my parents.
He loves Jason's parents so much.
Because they come to Syracuse when we go home, or when we go to Florida in October. Yeah. And they've always watched Winston and they've watched Bruce the past couple years. So Bruce kind of abandoned us and just hung around my parents the whole time. Especially your dad. Like, Bruce, like, followed Toby around like he was his father. And yeah. I'm like, yo, he's not your real father. Like, I am. But overall, it was amazing. I had a really great trip. It's nice, like, revisiting, like, almost remembering why you fell in love. Aww. I guess, right? Yeah. What, did you forget? I didn't forget, but it's just nice to go home and kind of, like, be in it again, like, I don't know. Like where you fell in love, not even in the moment, just like in, like, you know, our environment where we first met. And even though 90% of our relationship was outside of Messina. Right. This is like where we first met and had all these like firsts together, so. And we both grew up here, so it's like. So I highly recommend couples going back where you met and kind of just like. Going through like some of your favorite spots or doing things you used to do. Yep. It was really special. I think I maybe love you just a little bit more now. A little more, me too. A little bit. I know, and it was like a nice relaxing weekend. Like sometimes traveling on the weekend can get stressful just because it's, for me, it's my only 2 days off from my work. And it's the only day we can do this. Right. So there's only one video this week, guys, because obviously traveling, and by the time we get home tonight, we wanted to shoot a second video, but we're both going to be way too exhausted. Yeah. And she's got client work to do. It wouldn't be good content, so I personally don't feel like trying to push out a video just to have another video is... It's not worth it. That's not kind of what I'm here for, so... but yeah, like I wanted to mention, I feel like our town that we grew up in has